The truest snack. Love it.
All right. Are you on the sticks? You
Yeah.
want to be on the sticks for Mech?
I mean, it's up to you guys if you guys want to rather be it. None of us have played it, so maybe we'll switch off.
Yeah, I guess talk a little bit. Why did you want to check this game out?
So with the, I'm not sure if anybody has stuck around since our very first
We got like
24-hour
14
live
people
stream,
on, apparently.
but yeah, our very first live stream was shot in the same house we're in, but in a much smaller room, and everything overheated and quit working part of the way through the night. So I needed to get a better computer set up, but I didn't know how to build anything, and I found a game on Steam called Computer Builder Simulator or whatever, and I didn't necessarily think that was going to be like, you know, good enough to base my knowledge off of, but it was like it was on my mind at the time because I was like, I need to build a new computer. Oh, here's a game that's kind of like that, so like just get my mind ready for it. And then I found Car Simulator, and then I found, I don't know, all sorts of different shit in that same area. But then there was one that was under construction called Mech Mechanic Simulator, coming soon. And I was like, holy shit, I need to see what that's going to be about. And so I waited, and now it is out. And I've sat on this thing, like waiting to play it for this particular occasion. And we tested it for like 2 minutes on our big test stream the other night. And then just to see if it would work and install it and make sure everything's updated. And now we're going to play it for real, and I have no idea what we're in for. Hopefully it's something cool. Yeah, exactly.
You know what? Fuck it. It's 6 p.m. I'm going to get a beer.
Yeah, man.
That's right. It is about that time. I'm going to do a real quick thing here. I'm going to start moving the angle.
Does anyone
A little
else
bit more this way?
room
Yeah.
temperature cores?
You can put the cores in the actual, like...
Actually, they're full of touch.
They're cold-ish. See, the problem is that the Rocky Mountains are cold as the Rockies.
That's true.
It's not, I mean, it's there's a lot of spray here. I'm going to lose the spray, because spray doesn't get
There.
Yeah. 2 in there, and then
All right. So, I think we have the full screen up now.
Now, the other interest I have in this game is that we've recently, not all of us, but some of us have recently been on a Gundam kick.
Yeah, I'm more of just in a mecha interest constantly, like a low-grade mecha enthusiasm.
So I've been building Gundams. Actually, I take that back. I've been building mass-produced mobile suits.
Yeah, not Gundams.
Not Gundams.
Whatever the jobbers are.
Yeah, I've got a soft spot for the jobbers. I've been building Leos, and I took the Leo that I built with you guys apart, and I've been like sanding it down really nice and panel lining and stuff. So I'm a little interested in the same things that Nate's excited about in the simulation side. I'm excited to virtually
it's got a
build
little smiley
mech.
face. See this
Yeah,
guy?
he's
Oh,
friendly.
Damn. He's got bumper stickers. So,
Whoever is watching,
does anyone want to do the socials and say, hey, we're building
Yes.
or some shit?
yeah, if you want to, I can.
Do you guys prefer hyper performance or real robots?
wait, what's hyper performance?
Like G Gundam versus 8th MS Team.
Super robots.
You like super robots or like Zone of the
No,
Enders?
I like real robots.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
For the battle tech, I'm more real.
Yeah, I think I lean more real too, but that being said, Zone of the Enders has the best designs for robots in my opinion.
Yeah. That's kind of in between, I'd say, because it has some mechanical aspiration, but I guess a lot of it's sort of made up.
Yeah. It's a hyper robot, it's a super robot, but it's still serious as opposed to like G Gundam is kind of hilarious.
Yeah, Gurren Lagann is all like spirit power.
Yeah,
You know, it's
yeah.
kind of like
The machine reads your spirit energy.
Kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Whereas Zone of the Enders stuff is literally powered by magic. Well, it's not called magic. It's called Metatron, but it's magic. It's fucking magic. Big old magic.
While we're loading up,
Ooh, is R2-D2 the greatest robot of all time?
no?
He's a droid, so he actually
Robot, not
yeah.
the greatest.
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
droids
really-
are droids robots because they feel fear.
Yeah, then they feel pain.
And they feel pain. So I wouldn't call them robots. Robots implies no consciousness, but programming. Whereas droids, I think, are bordering on having souls, if not They
R2D2's
truly
like
do.
a fancy Roomba. Like he cleans
Fancy
things,
Roomba.
he fixes things.
That's the conscience versus sentience question, I guess.
Yeah.
Droids, I think, are kind of a weird in-between state, but they definitely are advertised like robots.
If I was to pick the greatest robot of all time,
Greatest robot of all time. Ooh, I would say Terminator is one of the more iconic ones. Terminator and R2D2 are both
I guess
icons.
greatest,
You're
like
finally
you got to
here.
define
Your
that. Yeah.
competitors were not as lucky
okay.
as you are, and they are still sitting in their holes. And you got this gem.
All right. So,
Are we doing keyboard control? Oh, do you need to slide over?
Oh, no, you're good.
Or-
Move that angle. I think we're
Yeah,
good.
here.
here we go.
Yeah,
I'm just going to do the controller and see how
Oh,
we
you
do. Yeah. That way I can like sit back up on the chair here and actually like do stuff.
Back to more of its original.
Yeah.
And then you can pull that mic closer.
Okay.
You know how hard it was to find this place?
No,
And
how was it?
unregistered mechanics are still being prosecuted by the authorities. Since you're operating in a somewhat gray area, they'll surely make me your partner in crime. Screw me apart and make me a blender or some other tool. Just be careful, okay?
All right, you might feel a bit lost since this is the workshop a few times larger than the hole you built me in. Once you've taken a look around, go to your office. Okay.
Oh, this is interesting. Did we already read Pokeblocks?
No, what?
Comments?
The droid rights thing is in solo is awkward for that reason because it totally should be a thing. Droids seem to be just as sapient as the other characters, but are kept as a slave class and is never addressed again.
Never
exactly.
addressed again.
Pokeblocks gaming, absolutely.
That's spot on.
Like
It's the sort
it
of
was a joke in that movie for some reason.
It's the sort of thing that like it made sense when Star Wars was just 3 movies.
Yeah.
But now that they are insisting on expanding it to this like larger expanded universe, it's like, well, that's a core idea that should be looked into deeper. It's like the Clone Wars, right? The Clone Wars was like one.
It was like this weird,
mention.
vaguely
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, it was designed to world build, I guess. And then, like, you fought in the Clone Wars? Whoa, the Clone Wars? What's
I think
that?
Deus Ex might have done like a good job with that, but I remember the advertising for like the second game was pretty bad.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do a hybrid of these. I'm gonna navigate with the controller and then.
So I'm guessing this is a thing where like you just take jobs. Oh, we should have tried
Yeah, but you can like text
Shipbreaker,
them.
or whatever that game is, where you take apart ships.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, that
That
looks
looks
cool. Look at
sick.
this fucking thing. What is this guy?
Oh, he's
I want to
got
build
like
him.
He's got an extra Wolverine claw.
Well,
on
what's
it.
this say? Okay, that's got
Painting
painting
station.
station.
Advanced features. Okay, 8 bottles of total.
Quality of life changes. That looks like. Huh. Weird. They got really detailed about this.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah, it was this weird joke in Solo that can never be addressed seriously with
Oh.
Luke as a slave owner.
Speaking
Yeah.
of something we should address, the year-to-date fundraiser for Extra Life this year, not just ours but everyone's, we've raised $8,488,017.
damn.
And that's everyone.
Awesome.
That's,
All the Our current fundraiser is we're almost at 6,000. We're at 5,929.
Do we know what our total is from 2019? Like,
4,000.
no, I mean like all the money we've raised.
Without it, no one will ever give. Let's just giving a video.
12
All right.
plus, we're almost at 18,000, or we might be past 18,000.
I need to do a measure bus with a similar thing where they keep a total of.
Like their entire history of raising money.
You can
Yeah,
you
and
can
like
look
per
it up
year.
if you go to your Extra Life page,
Well, yeah, I guess like.
and then you can go to past years.
Every time I go there, it's always like, this year's over. Everything's shut down.
I think it still tells you the total.
Oh, does it? Okay, that's the part that I could figure out.
Oh, take a look outside.
Ooh.
That's pretty cool.
So here's my question.
Yeah.
How come Cyberpunk didn't work this well? Look, there's no one like
cars
flying
look
off
better.
randomly. There's no one clipping through buildings.
Now we
This
see
is
it.
so pretty.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk, how
Some
come you
synth
couldn't be
people.
as good as Mech Mechanic Simulator?
It's a bit more ambitious.
Have we figured
Here
out
you can see the
buttons?
list
Okay.
of all currently available job offers. With time and enough work, more of them should appear.
So familiar to me.
All right.
It's not Claptrap's voice, is it?
All right. So legacy.
that'd be
So
like
9,800. All right.
You only get I guess it's one job. That
Yeah.
text is tiny. How come all your full screen games don't?
I don't know. Let's see. Parts repair 1. Sekiro Technology will
seem
hire
right.
an independent mechanic. The mech was being used in a way incompatible with producers' recommendations. It's a rather simple model, so getting the necessary parts shouldn't be much of a challenge. At first glance, the damage doesn't seem too serious.
I think
We're
your-
reserving the right to reject the commission if the quality of the performance does not meet our expectations.
I think your resolution setting in the game might be off because it's a lot smaller than it should be. I think.
Oh yeah?
I mean, maybe it seems like it is.
Alright. Main task, repair part. We don't know what it is, but sure. Maybe I can change it here. Ooh, look at this guy.
Oh, it's very
He's dusty.
sandy. Yeah.
He's a dusty boy. Alright, let's get the assembly station, see what's wrong with our patient.
If you have to like power wash them or something.
Alright, settings.
What was I looking at? No, I was. I'm over here to
Nope,
do
that's-
like social media stuff.
Oh, for the mech mechanic.
Yeah.
What did I come over here for?
Hi, hello. Yeah, I'm hoping that we have to like sandblast it or like power wash it, which would be cool. Maybe. Oh yeah, then full screen go to full.
No, because that will put it back on.
I thought it was just Sekiro or whatever.
No, that'll be just different, but I've tried that before too, so this is just how it's got to be.
Hit
Oh.
Is there an option to just make the text like?
I don't think so.
Accessibility features.
Let's find out.
That's the other thing I hate about Windows is you're gonna get a lot
Screen.
of that.
Audio, language.
Nope.
No. Alright, well, we'll just have to squint. For the kids! Alright.
Your team fundraiser.
We need to find out what's damaged in the mech. To do that, we will use
Last
this
year was
station. But first, we need to clean the mech from all the dust and mud.
Oh yeah, so I guess so.
I'm gonna start.
Hi, hello, you called it, man. We're gonna sandblast the robot. Enter the clean mode by press cleaning button.
Wrath of La Rosa, there is a lot of Gundam.
Alright, start the flow of
am
water,
watching
move it
the
around
first
to clean up the
series.
entire mech. You can rotate the device using... Okay.
I'm watching the first series, but there are certain series that are more worth watching than others. If you want to get into it, I'd say pick whatever looks good to you and go with it, if that is something you want to do.
Yeah, I will say the original series is still like a classic storytelling bit of anime, but if you're looking for real robots in your Gundam, it doesn't hold up.
If you want the most like combined super plus real that you want, like the origin story, Mobile Suit Gundam's good for that, but like 8th MS Team and one or two other ones are really good for the real robot stuff.
All right, so we're gonna scan it, but we gotta adjust the frequency or something so it can.
What's the show called? Or what's this game called?
Mech Mechanic Simulator. Why? What are you looking
Pokeblocks,
for?
I think it started in 1974, maybe? Like 1974?
Yeah, no.
I think it was
Gundam's been going on since,
April
like, yeah.
1974.
By scanning the mech, we find out how to fix it and finish the job. To open the list of
1979.
tasks that need to be completed, press Tab. Return to the assembly screen. Press the assembly button. Okay. Alright, this panel will let you select all the mech modules you want to move to the workbenches. Modules highlighted in red are the ones that you found a damaged part in during the scanning. Press the broken module and select one of the workbenches from over here. Okay. So, right arm.
Yeah,
We will need to
Pokeblocks, it
detach
is
a few
old,
parts that are blocking the module. Aim your cursor at the blocking parts and
But for a,
move them by holding blah blah
I'm
blah.
assuming it was a Saturday morning cartoon.
What?
It held up pretty well.
Me? Yeah. Nope.
Sort
Me?
of out.
It's just something we wanted to check out.
Yeah.
Who likes this?
Who even likes this?
You're a mechanic, and you're repairing big robots. You want to come hang out?
Alright, this part is held in place by screws. You'll need to remove them first.
I was thinking, I'm kind of craving family style.
There's a couple places.
I figured I probably won't be hungry for
guys
at
like
least another
Chineses?
Yeah, I'm not.
hour. I think there's
Alright.
a few. There's number one kitchen too. That's not around.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
We
It's,
don't need to say the name out loud.
Yeah.
Because we're
Yeah, there's a lot of. Yeah,
They used to
Chinese
be better,
places.
and now they haven't been in a while.
I feel like everyone's got that restaurant that's
Started
like, you
fixing
know, it's
this
pretty
machine,
good.
and-
Yeah,
all
some
right.
stuff
Are you
happens.
talking about McDonald's?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so this is the
thinking
first.
youngster.
Okay, so these are the tables we're gonna actually do the work on. All right, this is pretty neat.
Okay, like your little like.
Using the
hollow
movement buttons, you can
suspension
freely
table.
rotate the camera around the module. Using the cursor, you can select the parts that interest you. Also, the damaged part will always be visible. Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Using the Q and E, you can freely switch between attaching and detaching modes. Just like in the assembly station, use your cursor to see which parts have to be detached before you can reach the damaged part.
Forgot his cables.
Oh no, he lives so far away. However, will we give back to
Well,
him?
it prevented him from grabbing his fucking webcam for a week, despite him having work meetings. I
Yeah.
didn't get that one.
You have to drop it off at his.
All right, some basic information about it. Point of view.
I think he's done for the night, so it might just be the three of us.
Go
in
to-
generation.
So it looks like
Fix it, damaged parts repair station. Once we get them, the parts are completely broken, cannot be fixed, and need to be replaced.
So what is it you're fixing here?
The arm
Those
is
part-
the arm's got some damaged pieces in it, which I think are the purple highlights.
Looks like it, which
So-
is cool, so you can see what's inside.
Yeah.
Pokeblocks, or Kieran, remind me. Do you watch any Gundam? If Rathalos, you're
No.
looking for recommendations, I think I'd recommend checking out the Iron-Blooded Orphans show, because that's on Netflix, and it's
Solid.
the first season is only like 20 episodes or something.
Yeah, it also keeps the war is bad through line really, really good, while also making the robots really, really good.
And each Gundam series tends to nowadays be its own universe. So it's a good starting point that you don't have to like know all of it to just enjoy this one show.
Yeah, there's one main storyline, and then pretty much every side story from there is like its own separate thing. So really, most Gundam you can sort of shotgun however you want.
You know what? You can charge it, but come hang out.
I don't like corporations, but I like money.
I have a mobile charger.
I think we should take everything from the rich and give it to...
Gundam Wing, baby!
Yeah, that was my first one too.
Yeah, Gundam Wing was the first one in the West.
That's the one that I built on. Oh no, that's not. Yeah, it is. I built a Leo. I built a flight mode Leo on Converging Conversations.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Exo Squad. Does anyone here remember?
Oh my
Exo
God,
Squad?
Exo Squad! Yes, sir. I remember,
don't.
dude. I remember you having a few of those. You had the blue one.
You gotta.
You had a green one, and you had a really large, like, two-seater as well.
You'll have to remind me what Exo Squad.
That's
is.
like a '90s show, man. They weren't like mechs per se.
What are we doing here?
We're just assembling the mech. We got to get to the part that we're trying to repair. But this guy's got a lot of paneling, so we got to take this stuff off.
That seems kind of satisfying.
Yeah. Now remove the source of the issue. Go on.
Take out those wires.
All right. So that one's actually broken. He's not in just like bad shape. It's in disrepair.
Yeah.
Computer, can I get a new Tane? New Tane? Can I get a
All right. At this
printout
point,
of
we don't
which
have the
one?
hardware necessary to fix this part, but once you get a license, we will be able to buy stations that can fix it. For now, you'll have to replace it with a new one.
I gotta
Enter the
play
attaching
Titanfall
mode.
2, and I gotta beat BattleTech.
Your place will
Different
become
genres
highlighted.
next
Okay.
that I gotta finish.
Notice we access our inventory from the station. The inventory is already filtered to show you only those parts that will fit the attached slot. You don't have a new one attached right now, so we'll have to buy it. Select the search shop option. Search and shop. Alright, we'll buy that. Alright, directly to the shop. Only the parts that fit the selected area. On the left you have a few options. Buy will show you the entire store range. Sell will allow you to sell your parts.
Got it.
Cool.
So we need $1,875. Where does it say our money? Okay, we got 15,000, so we can buy
Yeah.
one. Do we need to buy one or do we need to buy two?
Let's find out.
There are two parts of the inventory list: the old one and the new one. Notice how much they differ in quality. Oh, it's like the pod racer quality system. Things deteriorate.
Alright, seems to be... Alright.
We replaced it. Now we assemble it. So I guess I'm assuming that it will. Yeah, we click. It's kind of just a series of.
Yeah, satisfying.
And that's what I was gonna say is, Hannah, for you, this might feel very tedious.
Tedious, yes.
To click on every single
Ah.
thing and attach it to the previous thing instead of just auto building. But for me as a model builder, that is
Yeah.
there's something satisfying in this.
Totals.
So here's a problem with this mech assembly. You saw how you put that bolt straight in.
Yeah.
The piece under it has a hole. It's a countersunk bolt hole, but there should be behind it a floating retainer ring to make sure that you line up your bolt and you only have tension in the bolt once it's fully torqued down and there's no shear force. That's
So and that's like a real life thing, like that's a physics thing that you want to have. because
Yes.
For that joint to
All right.
work.
it's
feel
stuff
like
like
that's
that they
good.
do in mechanical movies, which is totally understandable that the audience doesn't give
it's
a
like
shit
hacking
about
in,
that.
Hacking in movies too,
Yeah.
where they make it. Yeah.
It's one of the things that I complained about a lot when I first saw the Iron Man movies, and Tanner stopped watching Iron Man
I
movies.
could see
with
that.
me.
So
Tony Stark built this in a cave with a box of parts. Well,
box of
yeah, 'cause
scraps!
he didn't have to follow OSHA regulations
Mm-hmm.
or stick to any design practices.
So without that ring, would that like destroy the joint? Like
It
after
won't
a few
destroy the
minutes?
joint. It will reduce the life of that bolt because the ring essentially helps center it when it goes in. So the only force acting on the bolt is in
When you
tension.
finish all of
The
the main
a bolt
goals,
is very
okay, yeah.
strong in
you'll be
tension.
able
It's
to
less
return
strong
it.
if it's
Of
being
course,
shorn.
you can return a job
Right, and which
before
makes sense
fixing
that as the twisting happens, it
Yeah.
prevents it. Which makes a lot of sense. Like it's things like that that obviously like are born from trial and error.
Yeah.
From
All right.
old-
Maximum nerdiness achieved. Yeah.
Oh, we're on a
I
whole
feel
different
that
level
way
here,
when we start
guys.
talking about
All right.
just code logistics, not like packages and libraries and all that.
Yeah,
shit, but,
Ian,
like,
if you want to see maximum
code
nerdiness,
math.
check out our tech channel on the
Oh
Discord.
my god, I can't
Oh,
follow
I need
it.
to mute that. There are a lot of channels.
Trying to buy some of the
It's
jobs.
pretty much me, Kayvon, and Ice 8 Swifty, because that's the name they have on Discord. I think it's mine.
Okay. First one down. Reputation gained, nothing. Job time, 10 minutes?
Thank you.
10 hours, I'm assuming? After finishing a job, a short summary will be displayed. You'll be able to see what we gained or lost and for what exactly. It's quite useful when you work on more complicated jobs.
Science.
Science.
$9,000.
Yeah,
I'm
almost
sure, I
almost
mean-
10K.
Like
Done
your
100
actual net
credits.
gain is
I
not
have
that
more
great.
money in Earthbound
Yeah, you do.
than you do.
Yeah, the money you get in Earthbound is like stupid. I'd be like,
It is.
And
It
that,
really
that's
is.
for
Go to
like
shop
old
anytime, let's
money
have a look.
too. How like stuff was like
Oh, I
Open
know.
the shop with
I
I.
wish,
dollar
like,
was worth more.
can you imagine?
Why
if
sell mech parts?
it
On the
was
left,
that
you can
easy
search
to come by
by
nowadays.
their
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I
use
just-
filters.
A phone call. Oh, let me deposit money in your account.
Mm-hmm.
I think the eToy kept that in because he was like, well, I mean, why not? You know, if a kid could make that much money, why not just live the fantasy for a little while? Yeah, so you also got to buy the parts, and that's
Yeah.
the part of this game that I would be like
Okay.
gloss over.
Let's see. But I don't need to buy any parts right now because I don't have any jobs
So-
to buy parts for.
What are you trying to do? You're rebuilding machines?
We're rebuilding giant mechs,
Yeah, it's
like
a game
giant.
where it's just about being the engineer, not about like actually like driving.
Oh
Well, you-
my god, so you and Cameron probably fucking love this game.
I could get really into this if I just like had a week and do nothing else. But I,
That's awful for Hannah.
yeah, it's not certainly not a Hannah game.
All right. So
But at some point we'll get the, I'll get that.
there's one
GM
that's
working.
12K,
Oh, yeah.
12.6K. Let's see. Mechanic needed. Payment after job is complete. Duh. All right. Origin of damage remains unclear. However, our specialists have ruled out sabotage. The purpose of the job is to repair and maintain a standard short-range combat unit. The unit has been seriously damaged. Restoring the machine to its full functionality is key to the performance of our company. We're asking for a quick response. All right, let's try it out. Parts to repair, 3. Look at this dude. Oh, he's Sandy. He's a Sandy boy. Okay, let's get to work. Okay.
Got a lot of extra rooms here for not a lot of stuff.
I'm sure everything will like start filling out more.
You know what though? It is nice. I will say the one nice thing watching you play this game is that you're not. I mean, if all you do is build stuff and rebuild.
We build and test stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Like it's kind of nice to not be in a game where things are shooting at you.
Yeah,
or you have
no,
to
this is,
do some
It's
sort of
yeah, it is.
fight strategy.
less stressful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is just for those who want to just like chill for a second. All right, where are we at here? Where's it at? Where is it at?
Just some mic here. There we go. Mic check.
There we go.
Mic
Found
check.
it.
Is there anyone
Mic
named
check.
Michael in chat? If so, this has been the mic check.
All right. Did you lose a wire?
No, I'm just
okay, so I can check.
adjusting it because the
Scanning is
lowest
completed.
height at total
Assembly.
verticality is the best.
All right, so we got the right arm, the control case, and the left leg. Let's do the arm first because we know that shit. Okay, so we guess we have to detach this.
How do you know what to detach? By it being green?
Yeah, it starts with a highlight. It kind of helps you. It helps you step by step pull back each layer, and then you take off the big pieces. And then let's do a leg on the other table. All right, let's start with this guy first. We gotta take these bolts off. Pull this guy back. Pull him off. Very cool. Okay.
Is our current total.
Oh, yeah.
It is 5,900.
929. Yeah.
Nice!
Nice, guys. We're doing great. Thank you all for donating so much. This is
Yeah.
fantastic.
That's ahead of the team goal.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank you
for
all
sure.
very,
Did
very
Cameron
much.
meet his goal, his personal goal yet?
No, we're still a little ways away from that one, I believe.
So I finally made a spreadsheet that had all of our annual totals in it because that's what I want to see over time. And so far, between 2019 and 2020 alone, we have raised $12,840.62.
Woo!
Which is a lot because in 2019 we raised about 4,023, and then the next year we more than doubled it with 8,816.
Wow.
Yeah, which I have to assume is probably mostly Cameron,
Yes.
with his following and his.
Transformers.
Yes, he is much more proactive about that stuff.
So I think Cameron got lost because I definitely asked him to just grab me a cup of ice, and I don't know where he
Don't you
went.
dare clear my memory cache. Have I told you that
He goes
before?
off into his hole to talk to someone.
I can't remember.
So 12,840 so far between
Why can't I
just
take
those
this
2
guy
years.
off?
If I add what we currently have,
There we go.
that gives us about
Okay.
18,769 total.
Oh,
And
man.
that is not even the end of the stream. We are about halfway
Here?
through-ish
Almost. We'll
A little
we'll
less
hit
than halfway.
12 hours at
at
8
8.
o'clock.
Yeah.
All
So,
right.
yeah, that is a
then I
lot.
need to go to the
I would
shop,
compare that to
right?
Desert Bus,
And
but that would be not the same.
I need to go to the shop. All right. Or did I mess up?
Yeah, so does buying parts count as taking up time spent building the thing? Repairing the thing?
I don't know. Let's see.
Normal, repaired, rusty.
Yeah, so it describes what was wrong with the part in the first place.
Oh, okay.
Let's put this back on just real fast just to see what was going on. Search in shop. Okay, we'll buy a set of those. There, now they're new. All right, now let's return.
Where's the part where the shop doesn't have them in stock, so you gotta tell them that it's gonna be like a week? That's the part that I would love. I'd get off on that and be like, no, I can't fix it today. I have to wait a week.
All right, put that
Oh,
back
that's
in.
kind of neat.
These guys go back on. Right.
Man, I would hate to be the person that had to come up with all the names for all the little different parts. Like, I don't know, this is like the cool-looking
Samoflange.
screw.
Where's that blasted Samoflange?
What about the screws in this one? The other screws? I don't know.
All right.
It's getting
I think
real
that I
old.
think the arm is good. Let's do.
I like these suspender tables. I was wondering how they were floating in midair like that.
Yeah. All right. So I got to take these guys off somehow.
Do you know what the mech is supposed to do?
It's a
before
yeah.
you fix
They
it?
give you a little bit of a scenario. This one's a military mech of some sort, like or a security mech.
Oh, so they give you like an actual scenario about like what happened to it and why
Yeah.
it's here.
Pretty
That's cool.
sure I need to go in. Can I? Let me put these guys back on. I want to take these guys off. See if I can't go in this way. Or can I just take these guys off? No, I cannot.
Yeah, you probably gotta like take off other parts to get to them.
Oh, here it is.
I'm sure.
All right.
I don't know.
So it's just
Never mind.
low. It's just worn out.
Thanks, Pokeblocks. Real
you,
excited with that.
Pokeblocks.
with that total. You're doing
All right.
a lot more than I thought.
Did any of you get to nap?
I got a little bit, yeah.
I haven't been tired yet. I'm sure that I will as soon as I have to do something. But looking at the schedule, I think I will probably try to nap maybe a little bit before or during Forza. I might try and stay on for a bit, and then we're doing Monster Hunter at some point.
I think that's at midnight.
Yeah,
All
we're doing
right.
Monster Hunter starts at 10 and goes to midnight. So I think Animal Crossing I'll probably get. As much as I want to stay up for a little bit of it, I'll probably end up getting a nap during it, and then I'll come back in for Super Mario Party. But I'm sure
right.
we'll do more
Putting the-
Animal Crossing streams coming up, I think. I don't know if that's on...
It is.
On the plan.
Well, probably.
I would assume,
I don't
because
know
I
if
think
it is
people
for
love that.
today.
Well, yeah, no, not today, but in the
definitely,
future.
Like, I could see people getting on board with that.
Yeah,
Cameron.
I haven't looked at that game in months, and I saw some of the Halloween stuff from this year. And
Which
it looks
game?
awesome. Animal Crossing.
Oh.
Cameron just recently started playing it again. He has kind of psyched himself out because it had been a couple of months.
It's hard to get back into because I know how much cleaning I have to do when I start again. Do you guys share an island, or do you have two separate islands?
No, we share an island, but I got bored, so I don't play. My
No,
person
that's
is
fair.
just a hermit and stays in her house.
Doesn't go outside.
Doesn't go outside.
I couldn't decide on a theme, and I didn't want to do all the terraforming, so I was like, I don't know. Eventually, I'll try again, but
shit.
I know I won't play it for long.
classic Animal Crossing activity.
Why is his leg back? Oh, fuck.
Thank you.
I don't need. The crafting's fun and all, but I
The crafting's
still focus
fine
on,
with
like,
me.
Building out the museum and all that stuff.
Yeah, I like that kind of stuff. I don't mind like the decorating. The problem is, I just can't. I have like choice paralysis and can't decide what I want to do. And then the cleaning of stuff, I do like doing that. It's kind of fun to be able to knock those tasks out. But like for me, it's like, well, I don't know what I want to do with my island. And then as soon as I have an idea between like form or function, I see someone else's island, and I'm like, well, I want to do that
I've
now.
heard that Vico is trying to introduce cyborgs into the police.
I get
Makes no sense.
very impressed
Androids would be
with
much better.
how other players design
Yeah.
Yeah.
their
I've seen-
islands and how they decorate them, and I don't know how, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how people, I'm envious and also
Oh, shit.
in awe of how people are creative that way.
Yeah. That's the kind of creativity I think is the hardest.
Yay!
Whoever, let me check who that is.
Wow, Raffle, you filthy animal.
think
I cannot
Animal
understand
Crossing-
anything that voice ever says.
Yeah, Pokeblocks Gaming, I believe Animal Crossing is starting at 1. I think it's 1 a.m.
Yes.
1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All right, I think that
Bossman
about
Roth,
does it.
thank you for the $50. They say, "Wow, Raffle, you filthy animal." What is wow? Yeah, I saw a $100 donation from an hour ago. Thank you for emo/wow raffle, and
I
that.
think that's Dan's raffle.
Oh, I was like, out of context, that does not sound like anything we're doing.
All right, second job done. I just got us 12.6 thousand. So that should be enough to keep us afloat for a bit.
So
finish the tortilla chips?
yes.
There should be a second bag upstairs.
Pokeblocks, we'll have VODs of a lot of this for
Wow,
later.
Raffle, you
I'll see if I
filthy
can split up
animal.
more than we have in the
And
past.
once I get into it tonight, then I'll probably be playing Animal Crossing a bit more, especially if I don't have extra life that I'm pushing.
Well, I was telling chat, we'll probably have more streams like after today about Animal Crossing, I'm assuming.
Alright, now you want to pick the Wednesday stream back up and we'll just hang out and do Animal Crossing stuff together, keep it super chill.
I can do
You know,
that,
somebody
yeah. I
forced
haven't
to
looked at
try
my
to
island in a
simple
while.
model.
If people want to watch me
So part shouldn't be much of a
either
challenge.
trash it up even further.
You don't need to be an expert.
I mean,
to
yeah,
see
I'm
what
cool with that. I
makes
can also
serious
visit
damage.
islands too. I don't mind doing that.
Or
I
reserving
haven't
the
been in
right to
Animal
reject
Crossing since
information of the quality of the performance.
swimming
Yeah, repair
was
part,
recent.
whatever.
So like summer of 2020.
All right, well, we're gonna get familiar with these models here, I think, as we go through it.
I wish they had like this for BattleTech mechs, because I needed. I love the BattleTech universe.
Yeah.
It's very good. Good lore, good names, good combat.
BattleTech. That's pretty much was the gold standard back in the 90s, man.
It was great.
All the
It
Mech
had
Warrior games.
It was a tabletop RPG to start with. Mm-hmm. The way they did rockets still carries over to the game, the Harebrained Schemes game now, which is awesome.
I never played BattleTech. Tell me about it.
We played a little bit, I think, last year.
Huh?
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
it was
yeah,
late at
yeah,
night.
we did,
It was
yeah.
super late at night.
I think that was when I was asleep.
The BattleTech game is kind of like an XCOM game, but you always have like a team of 4 different mechs. And in that game, there is a storyline, but there's also a career mode where you just like take mercenary contracts and you just have enough money to pay the bills. So it's like literally like you like advance the days on like the main screen, and you have a little thing that shows how many months of bills you can pay. And so like you start out the game by like repaying a debt so that you can get out of your current system, and then you just go around doing contracts. And some are like
world like?
the world.
The inner sphere and the clans.
It's got some deep lore, right?
Yeah, it has some
It's
deep
got
lore from the
books
80s.
and yeah.
It is, so it's like in the future where humanity has space travel. It's kind of like how, you know how Eve, the people that own the like inner, the warp travel are like a religious cult. There's kind of, I think I might have it backwards, but it's sort of similar to that, where one company owns like the long distance travel.
Okay, Deluxe Gaming, you have a museum cafe opening tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
So cute.
Yeah, it's Brewster's back. That and Cap'n being back are the 2 things I'm most excited about. My top 3. Brewster coming back, Cap'n coming back, and Gyroids. I'm super excited about for the Animal Crossing DLC. They're essentially adding the core features of previous Animal Crossing games that were missing from this one. You're gonna get to see Gyroids. They're cute. They're little dancing fire hydrants.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's pretty cute. In
Yeah.
fact, you could probably see one when we play Smash tonight.
It's not the BattleTech thing. It's just like high class inner sphere clan or inner sphere groups fight clans, and they got mechs.
Gotcha.
Favorite mech, go.
Oh fuck.
I feel like this type
This
of game.
one.
Right now, I think the Highlander might be mine. Or no. Shadow. I have a
I thought there was only one.
soft place in my heart for my Shadowhawk, because the first pilot I lost died in Shadowhawk.
Are you talking about your favorite mech?
Yeah.
Our favorite mech in BattleTech? or
In
favorite
BattleTech,
mech
yeah.
Atlas is cool because iconic, because on the cover of everything now. Mad
The
Cat
Atlas
is
the one that
Mad
has
Cat,
a
aka
dome
Timberwolf.
front.
Yeah, if you look at like the art
I
for the
fell
BattleTech
out.
game, that's the Atlas.
It's very humanoid in its appearance.
Yeah, Atlas is cool. I forget what it's good at.
It's
I
like
think
the heavy
long
assault
range.
mech. Yeah.
Yeah. I just unlocked the Lost Tech, which is like the ancient stuff. And the game happens before the Mad Cat's even a thing, although the Trebuchet is there. So
Oh
it's
wait,
the
that's
Catapult.
not what I'm thinking about.
Or it's Marauder and Catapult together. But I just got to the part where I have a Black Knight, Highlander, Atlas, and something else. And you just wreck house with it, and it's so much fun. It's like going from being in like go-karts to like an F1 car. Phenomenal. They have a
There-
Gauss rifle. Oh, God, I love that game. I want to play that game again.
I'm looking for a mech.
Mad Cat's the one that people probably knew a lot from.
Mad
the
Cat
old-
is, I think it has the most recognizable
I
silhouette.
think a new first-person Mech Warrior game came out a little while ago.
Did it?
Maybe.
Ooh.
Yes, the Mad
Maybe
Cat.
it's
I
five.
believe I built a model of in not Technic. What was the Kinects?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
yeah,
they had
they
to deal
would
with
do that.
Kinects
Yeah.
for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mad Cat's
All right,
cool.
I gotta take
Dangerous
this
weapon.
fucking thing apart. God, okay.
What's your favorite science fiction, and why?
No, this is mine.
No, this is my center of peace.
my house?
It's my time to not talk about sci-fi.
What?
Nothing.
All right.
A little weirdo.
You're a weirdo.
Because I wanted to sip a Coke.
You wanted a sip of my Coke.
Yeah, that's what makes you the weirdo.
It's not weird. I shared my things with you. You always finish them off.
Oh, you know what we
You
should
need
do?
to consume faster.
Have you seen those videos where like people will show their parents like the Smash roster and try and have them guess what their names are, or like Pokemon?
Yes.
I'd love to do something like that with her, but for like
Oh, God,
like
really?
mechs, or like what's a better
For transport.
comic book superheroes would be cool. Like the weird like deep side stuff of like
Oh,
Marvel.
I don't even know that I could get some of the. Like,
Well, that's why. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
gonna be fucking great because I would remember.
God,
it.
this thing fucking bolts everywhere.
I've heard this one video.
Ugh.
There's one on the other side.
Is there?
You said favorite sci-fi
Fucking shit.
book?
Yeah.
Favorite
Just favorite
sci-fi
sci-fi
in general.
In
Say-
general?
favorite science fiction story.
Probably Frankenstein.
Going back to the
Classic.
original.
That is the sci-fi, like
But
the OG.
honestly, though, it's only because
Good ending,
I
too.
saw
You got bolts on the
Where-
sides and
I
insides
saw
of
the-
those back pieces.
Jeez.
theatrical show of it with Benedict Cumberbatch and
Oh, that'd be
Johnny Lee
interesting.
Miller. And Johnny Lee Miller played the monster, and Benedict
Oh, really?
played Dr. Frankenstein.
I thought
Why
Benedict
do I have to take
Cumberbatch
all
would've
this
been the
shit off? Why
monster.
can't I
That'd
just
be
do
great.
this
Well,
one?
no. So at each night they would flip roles.
Oh.
But I saw.
I don't
the
think you
version
had to
where
take all that
Johnny
off.
Lee was
No?
the monster
Because
and
I was just thinking of the highlighting
Frankenstein
green
was-
stuff. Like,
Zoom out.
I never even considered.
oh, you know what it probably is? It doesn't. The
I'm
green doesn't mean this is the
Two
part
of
you need to
them.
do. This is. It means that's the
didn't
most
even
outer
consider
layer
there
part.
would be a theatrical version of. Frankenstein.
I believe it was put on by.
Okay, so follow the. Look,
Yeah, that's the
There's
one I would
there's
not
a
know.
a piston
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
back here.
But I gotta take
That
this
is
guy off so I can take
bracketed,
this part
yeah.
off, which means lets me take out that guy. I want to take this whole thing apart if I'm not careful. All right. What am I missing?
Is there any indicator that says what you're supposed to take off?
Yeah. Well, this is the part I'm trying to get to, but like.
So you'll have to take apart those two things connected to it.
What am I doing here? What am I doing here?
Oh yeah, if you want another mic, yeah, I can put one.
Shit.
in front of us.
I'm sharing Coke. I'm sharing Mike.
Oh, I was gonna say it might be easier because he's right there.
So Pokeblocks Gaming, yes, that roll flip Frankenstein was
Hannah's time.
freaking
Oh,
amazing.
there you are.
I did watch the. So I first watched it with Johnny
Ugh.
Lee Miller as the monster and Benedict Cumberbatch as Dr. Frankenstein, and I mean the show itself was fantastic, but
There
the
you
two of them
are.
in their roles, like,
None of
was
that
very
shit
well
was
done.
necessary.
And then I went back the next night to watch it with the roles flipped. And it's not that I actually struggled getting into it. And it's not that they weren't doing a good job, but I just feel like, especially I think with Benedict's look, if that makes sense, his look and his voice in general, he fits those doctor upper class
Yeah.
roles
Snooty
very
British.
well.
I see that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's not that he
I should
wasn't
start
doing a good job
practicing my
as the
violin
monster.
at
He
work.
was. But
He's
as
good
far
at playing
as,
the
like,
intellectual.
Yes, and as far as like taking me out of the fourth wall a
Shit,
little
where am I?
bit,
There we
it was better for me watching Johnny Lee as the monster and him as the doctor versus the other way around. But
Yeah, I could see that.
still fantastic. Don't get me wrong.
I wonder if that gets competitive between the two of them.
But it was like
because they do that role flip.
Maybe, yeah. But it was like I don't know. I have trouble now, especially with him having played Doctor Strange and Sherlock Holmes. Like
Yeah.
I think physically, vocally, those are his roles.
He was
where-
in Imitation Game too. I haven't seen.
I haven't seen Imitation
I know,
Game
but
yet.
yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I want to, but yeah, you're right.
But like, whereas with Johnny Lee Miller, I feel like he's a little more versatile of an actor.
Feel like that's it.
You think so?
I think so because
What?
because Johnny Lee
Yeah.
did like the monster on this stage, but then he also did a version of Sherlock Holmes in that TV series with Lucy Liu.
Oh,
no one remembers.
yeah.
But
I remember
like,
the ad for it.
and
yeah.
he was the lead actor in Hackers, which Nate introduced us to.
Hack the planet!
shit.
Hack the planet!
yeah,
I've never seen all that movie. I
so
need to.
many years,
Of, like,
2020,
the
2020.
Hacker Cyberpunk trilogy.
They
I've not seen
introduced
that.
us to Hackers, and Johnny Lee Miller was the lead role in that. But so I just feel like he has
That's
a
what I
little
was
more
gonna-
versatility than Benedict, but I do think a lot of it is because of
Console Cowboy.
his look.
Well, you
Anyway.
know who has the most versatility, speaking
Johnny
of
Depp.
hackers, is Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, he is. Now he plays
'cause
D&D.
He doesn't age.
Yeah,
He's
he's
like
just the
Paul
same.
Rudd. He's one of those people who
Uh-huh.
just never ages. Paul Rudd.
Finally.
Matthew Lillard
Now we are
and
finally able
Will
to
Smith.
buy a mechanic license.
All right, that
Yeah,
license
Paul
will finally
Rudd.
become
Paul
a
Rudd is
legitimate
definitely
company.
the king of not aging. I'm trying to think of who
Which
else.
I realized that I discovered the other day because Cameron put on Red Letter Media. that Paul Rudd was in one of the
25,000
Halloween
shit.
movies.
Okay.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh.
I had no idea, but
I recently watched the first Halloween
Nope,
a
that's a
couple
hard
weeks
no for
ago.
me. Mm-mm.
All right.
With Halloween?
Let's see.
I can't do those.
Oh, really?
can't. Mike Myers, I have an
Now we
illogical
can create
fear,
a real
irrational
company.
fear. He's
Let's
the
start
one
with the logo
thing,
and
slasher character
by
that
using
I
the arrows
can't look
next
at him.
to
I
the
found it to be
can't
kind
watch
of
it, can't do
boring.
define the
You know, I
shape of
can't
it.
do anything
Using
with
the
Mike Myers.
menu on
Nothing.
the opposite
Is that like from like
Freddy Krueger.
what, like
I don't
traumatized
know.
as a kid,
I
or was
don't
it
know. I
like?
couldn't tell you.
Really?
I
Okay,
don't
so
know
it might be
why.
that.
Freddy Krueger, not a big deal. Like I still won't watch him by choice, but like okay, in my head I know this is fake. Jason, the hockey mask guy. All right, I told myself like if I could practice running and get back into running, I could outrun him. Because dude's like running around with a chainsaw. That's a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Mike Myers just like is a fucking superhuman. Like in my head, that could happen in real life.
I guess,
Someone
but
could
there's
sneak in
some
my
there's
home,
some magical
someone
property
could
there.
overpower me. Someone could kill me with a knife. Like that, I can't
yeah.
do it.
It's like a home safety thing.
Fuck. Yeah, I can't do it.
I guess like only the originals seem to be that scary because like I guess like what the common thread between all those horror series, especially the classic ones, is like eventually you have like 10 movies and then they go to space. And by that point, like I guess like even the second Freddy
Fast
Krueger
and
one is
Furious
like
did
not
that.
funny. Well, Fast and Furious was like in the DNA. This was like the first horror movie in a bunch of these series is like really good and scary, and then like by the third or fourth, it's like it's wacky as shit, and now we got all these funny jokes, and teenagers are still having sex in it, and it's you know.
I do.
whatever.
So, well, Ian, I appreciate that. I'm not scrappy enough for Mike Myers.
Let me at him.
I was gonna say though, I think I also this was years
Scrappy Doo
before I
found
met
dead in Miami.
Cameron. I do think the other trauma from that, I went on a date with someone way back when, and the movie we saw was
Should my logo be?
the Rob Zombie Halloween. So it was
We'll
like
decide it after we announce the next winner.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Let me get out of the way.
I saw the Rob Zombie Halloween, which was like a
Oh yeah, I haven't
brutal,
seen that yet.
gruesome backstory of Mike Myers, who's like this psychopathic kid, and it's just like, you know what?
Not even the original movie made him
it
look
was
that
just so,
psychopathic.
Oh, for me that was terrifying. So.
All right.
Well,
Our next
Robert
winner.
Zombie.
Dungeons and Dragons winner is number 30.
Which is grayed out.
That's a duplicate.
Yeah, it's a problem with the. Well, I guess we have to keep it this way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Androids of the world, unite!
I guess you could do like a rain between, not
Oh.
in.
Try again.
Let me just
No,
copy and paste
There'd be a lot
it.
of ranges. If it was
There,
like
it's
an
a new
enum
number.
value, it'd be
26.
super easy.
Is that
Thaddeus.
Thaddeus Rushing?
Thaddeus Rushing.
Thaddeus
Out of a-
Rushing, you win.
Your name made me
Number
think of a very good dinosaur comic. I like names that tell stories, like John Went. Where is he going? I don't know. That's it. It's really bad, but I've thought about it nonstop since 2006. Every couple of weeks, I think about that comic. Paco! Hello!
Hey,
Hi,
Paco.
Paco.
It's a name I haven't seen in a while.
All right, Nate, you're back on.
How's it going, Paco?
When are you announcing the next Transformer winner?
And I'm doing a winner. We're doing a winner every hour.
Gotcha.
Every hour. All right.
Paco, are you playing the new Animal Crossing? We're playing some Mech Mechanic Simulator, and then I think at 10 o'clock tonight I'm playing some Animal Crossing.
No.
10 to midnight, we're doing
It's
Monster Hunter, and
Animal
then
Crossing starts at 1 a.m.
yeah.
Oh, Animal Crossing starts at 1
After
a.m.
after this, we got Forza, and then I think we have
Is
Monster
Craig
Hunter.
coming
Yeah.
over for Forza?
He should be. He's not doing it from his house.
Does he know that?
I'm pretty sure he does.
We'll find out.
I think you all have reminded him, at least on stream, a number of times. Hey, Craig, if you're watching, you're coming over for Forza.
Krager.
All right. So next big thing. Let's build an insignia for our logo here, guys.
Yeah, that's important.
Let's start with our inner work.
Gears lit on the nose. That looks cool. The eye is cool if you want to be cryptic. The guns are dumb.
America.
Yeah. If I was a corporation, sure. The dice
If
are
we're
okay.
doing Arbitrary
Anchor's
Hero, we gotta
okay.
get our colors right. It's
I know. I mean,
He wants the symbol first.
that's why I chose the blue, red, and white because
Spade-
that's usually
spade
what our,
dagger's
what our
fine.
stuff
We're
is.
Or
Are we
blue,
pink?
and white.
If you do the silhouette of the bird, that'd be fine. But if it has like the detail, it looks too American.
Like that?
No.
I think the pink.
It's more like a salmon.
We don't have that.
Sam
Unfortunately, we don't.
nuts.
Yeah,
No.
I think we only have.
What are our different logo options?
I think it's
The
pretty much red,
centerpiece.
blue, and anything
So,
in between.
Rounds crossed.
See, so
Well,
cat,
for conversion
anchor,
conversations,
dice,
it's pink, right?
Heart,
I think the
If we do conversion
Eagle.
conversations in pink
skull face,
counts.
guns, robot arm.
Uh,
Do the robot arm.
Pokeblock says hopped on the new Captain tour, ended up on a cherry
That's
blossom
I
island.
like the gear.
Ooh,
This
really?
gear?
I might. If I can get seasonal stuff through those like whatever islands, I would love to do that.
yeah.
I never got to. I'd never been on. I've been on a captain's boat like once or twice in the OG
Well,
Animal
in the
Crossing.
old games, it was to
Alright.
get to your GBA island.
Yeah, so I only did it like
Oh
once
my
or
God.
twice.
There, that's good.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah, that looks good.
Oh, I like the diagonal bit.
I wish they had more like centerpiece logos. It's kind of not a good
There.
selection.
Change it
The
to
shield.
a different color. It's hard for me to. Yeah, just so I can see the outline. The shield
Oh.
looks nice.
No.
Yeah.
Sides are.
No.
That, it would be
So
cool
edgy.
for a different game.
No.
It's not really a
no,
mech thing.
No.
Do the shield.
Ew, these don't really line up.
I like there was a diagonal
That one.
one early on.
Yeah.
The shield one or the one next to it, maybe.
That one.
Yeah. That
Ooh,
one.
yeah.
Make that one blue again. Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Okay, so
Should
we
you
got
want
the
me to do
diagonal,
red?
and then we got the possible shield.
I like the shield.
Shield is cool.
Audience, what do you have a preference? Do you not care? This one's got a. Oh, the shield's got a grenade on it at the bottom.
Well, I think you can change your logo at some point, right?
Yeah, I'm sure we can do it whenever.
I don't know. The pink and that like grayish blue don't really go.
Oh,
Together
Paco
with
got
me.
6 new villagers.
Oh, nice.
Sick.
Nice.
I haven't been villager hunting since the last time you were on the channel, I think.
Did they
We'll go with
raise
this
the
one
amount
for
of
now.
villagers you can have?
Shield. Okay, the
Did
shield
you,
is nice.
I don't think
okay, we'll
you
go
can
with that.
get more villagers. I think you had to boot
No,
some
I
people.
feel like there's like becoming a bigger
Thanks
pool of
to us
villagers than
starting
there
a
is
company,
slots, and you don't really
we
get
will
to see. Well, I
finally
guess
get
if
the
you go visit
treatment we
islands.
deserve. It's
That makes
good.
sense.
All right.
lot of
Reputation of
people
each
also don't
corporation
keep
needs
their
to be
villagers
gained
separate.
separately, and your standing
Now,
to be
that's
checked
true,
in the
yeah.
upper right hand corner. Okay. Understanding, more serious job we'll get.
When
Cool.
it comes to hardware, the license gives us access to special repair stations.
I forgot how good goldfish were.
Goldfish is the best cracker, I think, in my opinion.
They make jalapeno popper flavored ones now.
That sounds
Jeez.
awful.
They're all right.
We won't be anything special.
as good
for
as
the
Flavor
time,
Blast.
Blah blah blah. Let's have a look. All right, change logo, change workshop colors.
Did you say something? Did you? Sorry,
Oh, yeah, they have
I
happy
have
home
too many
designers. I
tasks
forgot about
open
that.
at the same time.
Do you like the white background or black background?
I mean,
The white you
The
can
black
see.
you
Oh
can't
no.
see anything.
Yeah, the,
The
white.
problem-
The white. I don't know.
colors
All right,
go well together.
all right. Let's go to jabs.
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 great Jerry.
All right, I'm
Ooh,
sick of
that one.
Wait, what?
Legacy.
This one?
No. That one. The what's that called? Dual Husky.
Husky?
The Husky.
Yeah, they're both the same type of job. But okay, yeah. I was gonna say I don't want to work on the fucking Minotaur anymore because I've done it twice in a row and I'm done with it.
I like that design a lot.
Okay. I don't even know what's wrong with this one, but we're gonna fix it. Also, if anybody else wants to step up and take a shot at it, let me know.
Yeah, Cameron. I'm surprised you're not doing this one.
I'm enjoying chilling.
Yeah.
Chill.
Wear eye
I don't know if I've
protection.
ever heard those words come out of your mouth.
It's cool.
I'm
whatever.
enjoying chilling.
Just enjoying chilling. Scanning.
Enjoying and chilling.
Yeah.
Who can afford it?
There we go.
I like the cool like little ring thing it's got.
Yeah, it
going on
it
for
detects
scanning.
all the
I'm
parts
sure that's the
are
most expensive
busted.
tool you have.
I'm sure it is, yeah. Everything's irradiated.
Yeah, what's the health benefits like in this kind of job? What's
Right.
the workers' comp?
Alright,
They don't have
so-
unions.
Alright, I gotta take this guy off.
Let's see.
And then take him. Yeah. Yeah. I'm digging the chill jams on this thing.
Yeah, I think the
It's,
music.
I bet that's like what it's supposed to be is like a chill out and just build some robots.
Yeah, get you in that
stuff,
Zen model building situation. Just gives
Most
you
of
more
these
context.
simulators are kind of meant to be that.
All right, so I get to that guy. So we're gonna take this guy off. Maybe. No, we're not. Okay. All right, we're just gonna go this way.
Take caps.
Caps.
Keeps.
Nice and easy.
Did we finish answering favorite mechs YouTube wants to ask? Or
don't
YouTube
think-
is asking?
I don't know if we were talking about mechs. We were talking about robots, but we can.
We were
do
talking about
mechs.
BattleTech mechs previously.
So I guess there's a couple ways to answer that. I'd say let's talk about it. Our favorite specific mech across all media.
Didn't we've done that before, haven't we?
Have we?
I thought we did.
Like our all-time favorite mechs?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we talked about that a few weeks ago.
You get
You get
one.
one. Okay.
Well, that
Shit.
I don't think I'll ever be able to do one. Well,
You have to. Pick one. You can only pick one.
I mean,
Everybody gets one, Tom.
I'll say I think.
I gotta make a list. this is not gonna be a fast question. This is gonna take some time.
Take some true consideration.
So I'll go through a couple media franchises and then I'll talk about what I think is my ultimate favorite.
Okay.
So there's Pacific Rim. And in Pacific Rim, I really, really liked the design of Chernobyl Alpha. It's the one with the fucking nuclear power plant on its head that the Russians had, where it had like this piston mechanism moving so it could like punch extra hard. And it was just like such an old hunk of junk machine that they were just like kept running through like duct tape and prayer, and it was a lot of fun to see. And to
Ooh, we
me,
haven't done this guy
Chernobyl
yet.
Alpha kind of epitomized the Pacific Rim aesthetic for mech designs, which is just these big, hunking, gigantic, monstrous machines that felt big and heavy and nice. And I think some of that was missing from yeah, exactly. It totally captures the Soviet feel. And like each mech I felt like was in the first movie was really well designed to kind of represent its nationality. And Cherno Alpha was to me the epitome of that part, that aesthetic that they had. I really like that design. And that's a really good, there's a toy of Cherno Alpha that NECA did, and that toy is really nice also.
Another day, another
If
mech.
I move into like there's a bunch of different series of like the Voltron types and all that stuff. Oh, you got it. I think my favorite is the new Voltron.
Yeah, the Netflix one?
Yeah, the Netflix Voltron.
Yeah.
I think that's my like favorite Sentai super robot design. I just think it's really awesome. The Gurren Lagann ones are cool, but
The
like,
current log ones are cool and like
they're cool because of what they represent more than like their actual design.
their design, yeah.
Haven't watched the Netflix Pacific
I
Rim
didn't
series
know
yet.
there
I
was a
still need to watch.
series.
It's an animated series. It's on our list for me to watch. Yeah, the
I
black.
think the Pacific Rim has like the potential to be good.
I feel like mine's gonna be
as
a
a-
bit
as a
better.
franchise,
the
I-
cartoon's supposed to be pretty good.
I liked both movies.
The second movie I
don't remember
liked,
the
but
second one.
I didn't capture my imagination the way the first one did.
Well, yeah, because you saw it once already.
I don't remember the second one.
I think the second one's better than the first one.
Mine would be the Megazord from Mighty Morphin Power.
Hell
That's
yeah.
a good one.
So that Megazord I lump in with the Voltron stuff, and I'd still pick Voltron over Megazord, but I totally get the appeal there.
Alright, what do I gotta do here?
There's that little green panel.
Well, yeah, there's that one. But I've come to the conclusion that doesn't necessarily mean that's the part you need to take off. It's just the outermost one for that area.
So go to on this top panel. There on the sides there should be bolts. Oh, there are bolts down at the right there.
Yeah, but those don't get removed, do they? Yeah,
They
don't.
do.
Okay, I'll just have to remember to put all the other shit back.
I think it might need both.
Come
Big.
here.
Oh, Danny,
Yeah,
Big O
Danny's
is
talking about
great.
Big O.
Yeah.
Big O's
I was
great.
thinking about Big O.
Big O's a great show. I don't personally, the actual design of Big O doesn't do a lot for me, but it's a really good show. And that's the thing for me is I'm talking purely like design.
Ooh, yeah.
In terms of Gundam, I think I go to the Tall Geese.
I like the Tall Geese.
Because
That's a
the
strong
Tall Geese
Tall
is
Geese
a
is cool as an
high-end
antagonist. I
ace
don't-
mobile suit that's not made out of bullshit plot
Gundam.
armor.
Yeah.
I feel like the Gundam I would like, if I had to pick
Why?
one that's like form and design, would be like a more modern one. Because they get better over time, literally.
Look up top. There's 2 more bolts.
Yeah.
Well,
Um,
the anime show Cameron that you and I watched, and it's like cities on these huge, would look like huge-
Gargantian, the Verdurous planet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that looked kind of
Did they
cool.
have mechs?
They did have mechs.
I like the more
those.
like sleek, modern looking ones because they have more detail.
You're
like
all
those.
wrong.
all the ones I know the best are old, but all the ones I want to like are ones I've like seen
Now you
like
can separate
pictures
the
of.
plates.
Yeah.
You probably don't need to take that bottom one off though.
Yeah, no. I just gotta take this guy off.
Yeah, so I think you had to remove that bottom plate to. Oh no, you didn't have to remove it.
All right. Search and shop. By.
I didn't play Battle Mech. I didn't.
Battletech?
BattleTech. I didn't really watch Macross.
BattleTech is one where I kind of like stuff temporarily. Like, there's no iconic one that I'm like, oh, that's my favorite. Because in BattleTech, everything is very similar. It just looks different.
I liked the Valkyrie. Is it called the Valkyrie? The VF Valkyrie in Macross? Is that what it's called?
I
Oh,
wouldn't
you mean
know.
the jet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right.
I like the design of it, especially some of the modern versions, but I never really watched that show. Yeah, Jetfire.
Ooh.
But like the modern ones, like the VF-23 or whatever it's called, the sleek, sexy. You should search it. VF-23 Valkyrie or whatever.
Making
It
list.
seems you didn't manage
Yeah, but
to
he's got
fully
three points.
reassemble the
How does he do it
module,
without?
attaching it back to the
He'll see it
mech
and then he'll come and
That
he'll
is-
realize.
Fuck.
Listen.
Okay.
YF21.
What did I miss?
Maybe that's the more. There's a more modern version.
What did I miss?
That
Yeah, it's hot. That looks pretty sexy.
That's pretty cool. I like that design. If I had known more about Macross back in the day, I would have liked it a lot.
So if I have to pick
Oh, that's it.
absolutely one, a single mech, it would be the Gernsback
You're okay,
from
Paco.
Full Metal Panic. No, you're fine, Paco. Hopefully we'll get to play sometime. We're playing in like 4 hours.
I told Paco that you guys were playing at 1 a.m.
Holy shit.
They said that they
No,
would.
they
Wait,
might
do
not be
Transformers
like that.
count as mechs?
I don't count as mechs. Mechs have to be piloted by humans. in my
Oh, okay,
mind.
that's the difference. I feel like between it, for me, if we're going by like look more than anything, it's probably gonna be between something from Gundam or from Zone of the Enders, just because
Don't you dare clear my
the
memory
ones that
cache.
perform like the highest for
told you
me
that
are also the
before.
ones that look the best.
I
So like
can't
Jehuti's
remember.
pretty cool, or like Nath or one of those. But also I like.
Yeah.
It's hard for me not to pick the RX-78 just because it's iconic and like. It is also kind of super bullshitty because it's like it's versatile because in every
Oh.
episode it just gives some new power.
I just don't like the design. It doesn't look like a good
I like-
military unit. It
I
looks
like the more like modern looking designs of it, but
didn't
yeah,
take
it
'cause
doesn't
I
look
didn't
like a
seal it.
good.
Headmasters
Fuck.
count as mechs.
the Thunderbolt designs of the original Gundam.
Yeah, I was gonna
mechs
say
are
I like Ultron Gundam is probably one. If I had to like go with the one that I've liked for a long time, Ultron and Shenlong, but Ultron especially
So,
is one of my favorites.
Pokeblocks,
of all
I
time.
wouldn't count Headmasters as mechs because it's not. It's a human controlling it, but to me it's not a pilot. They've got like this weird cybernetic melding stuff going on. It's not someone in a cockpit.
You're all wrong.
Mobile dolls. Oh, that's a tough. A mobile doll, I think, still has room for a cockpit. It's just also a fly-by-wire system.
Well, mobile dolls are usually based
There's no
on.
sentience in
They're
there.
usually based on already existing
Yeah.
mobile suits anyway.
God, it still makes me sad that, like Gundam Wing only ever got, like, the Leo as a kit. They never did, like, Ares or Tauros
Yeah,
or Virgo or...
It sucks because they had like a. It's kind of like how like Zoids had like a shit ton of variants, but they never really.
They
got.
did the blue and red one, Mercurius and Bayene.
Oh, like the flights,
yeah.
the flight versions and stuff.
No, the ones that
They-
were the precursors to the Virgo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were they were like the next step up or something. They based it on the pilot data of like Troa and Hero.
Oh, okay. I don't know a lot about the
You gotta watch Gundam Wing, man.
I know Gundam Wing. I don't know a lot about like the lore because as a kid I just watched the main 5.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about like whatever the general models are just because they don't really talk about them. At least they don't seem to.
Yeah, Gundam. It's funny how attached I got to the general models because Gundam Wing is one of the shows that I think has one of the largest discrepancies between what a mobile suit can do and what a Gundam can do.
Yeah,
and
they blow up a lot of them. Like they use them as fodder a lot, which is cool, but they don't really go into like the power comparison between.
Yeah, and it's actually funny because like in terms of specifications, their Leos are supposed to be tougher than they are. It's just the fact that the animators, to save budget, they reuse a lot of stock footage.
Right.
That's why you see 20 scenes of Leos blowing up every episode. 'Cause
Right.
It's like, oh, this
Right.
saves us 10 minutes of animation.
Yeah,
by
which
showing
I
this
like that
scene
now they
again.
can actually do a better like here's the actual like scoreboard about what's happening because
Yeah.
that makes the battles more interesting when you know what that is.
Scoreboard.
Oh no, what happened to your friend?
The more I look at Barbados
He
though.
got like a bitch. The worst joke.
Do you remember when Family Guy was funny?
No.
I do.
I feel like it was like season 1 and 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
season.
Salty for that.
And also, I think had a lot to do with who we were as teenagers.
What was
versus
acceptable
adults.
back then too? Like what was socially like? Ugh. A lot of that shit's not okay, bro. Oh, no,
Have you seen the Gundam Thunderbolt gun tank? So I
Oh
always
no,
thought
but
the
I've
gun
seen the
tank-
original gun tank.
The gun tank looks stupid as hell.
Oh,
No,
it's
I need
it's
to-
one of the
no, I
dumbest.
do need
to-
It
It looks
goes
like
out
a
into
fucking
space
toy.
at some point, yeah. Or
Yeah.
in space they put it on the wing,
It's the
and it
worst-
just sits there like a turret. I'm
it's-
like, why do you even have
It's
it out
the worst
there?
part of a tank
terrible.
and a mobile suit,
Yeah.
but the
Poor Hayato.
Thunderbolt gun tank makes it look cool.
Thunderbolt. Okay, RX-75 gun tank.
Thunderbolt? Cut.
Thunderbolt version.
Oh shit, that's just a tank with a Gundam in the middle.
yeah,
That's,
it's
okay.
It's like
that's
it's
sick.
way cooler looking.
Looks like the Shagohod a little bit.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
You gotta watch Thunder. Like I don't know what the next thing you're gonna watch is, but Thunderbolt.
What
should be on
is
the
Thunderbolt in its own universe? I forget what Thunderbolt is a part.
list. It is a part of.
Universal Century.
Yes.
Okay.
It takes place. It starts
So
out
I
taking
wanna
place
do-
during the 1 Year War.
Okay, I want to do that, and I want to do 8th MS Team because I want to do like the real robot part of UC. I won't do all of UC because I don't really care about like there are designs in Unicorn and After or Age whatever that are cool.
God, Unicorn has some awesome fight scenes.
It does. It has some phenomenal
The Battle
animation.
of Tarrington.
I've only seen the first like few episodes. I've seen clips of later
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
but I don't know like what the names are. But I'm sure because even some of the fight scenes in the first few alone are like really good.
But then it does get a little space.
yeah,
robotic,
I
and lose
liked
interest.
Hathaway's Flash has the battle scene. It's really
Are you
cool.
ordering food? Is it food time?
Hathaway's Flash was cool because it's before like the later UC stuff, but it's right at the point where they were like, it's like an arms race about like, well, the more shit you fit on a Gundam, the better it is.
Yeah, yeah.
So when the fight scene happened, I was like, are those the Gundams? That looks like fucking mobile armor. And I was like, oh shit, that is it. They're in like super extreme jet flight mode because that's
You
how
talking to
Yeah,
me?
they
critical
just
the
keep
arms
building
race
stuff
has
up.
gotten. It's like, you can't look like a human anymore. You gotta look like a jet.
I will say, I mean, a lot. So, what's his name?
Tomino?
Tomino. Obviously, like we know that a lot of the mech justification is ad hoc. It came after the fact. He did a very good show in 1979 that they kept wanting to make new stuff for to sell more toys.
Yeah.
And so they
Especially in the first series alone, like the G Bull, G Fighter, all that stuff is just
Yeah.
like add-ons.
But the way they've done their ad hoc science-y. Oh no, there's is it those brackets on the? Are there hold on? There are bolts there, aren't there? On the
Well, I'm trying to find those bolts. Like I think the purple is on top of it, but I don't know where it attaches. Is it
Oh,
up
did we
here?
change the?
Oh, is there a pin up top
We didn't change the category. did we?
through there?
This is the part that needs to be replaced, but like,
No, we did.
where is it? I don't know.
Let's see.
Is
Wait,
it-
wait.
Oh,
Hold still. Just let me
take a gander.
look. Okay, so you've got these brackets sitting on top of this half cylinder, and there's clearly these bolt pieces that are going into the cylinder
Yeah, it's
below
wrapping
it.
around the outside here, but I'm not sure.
is there a bolt section on the lower half? No, that's out. That bolt's taken out.
Yeah. This is where the true gameplay starts, guys.
Oh, is it something wrong with our perception? Do those wires wrap over it instead of behind it?
Maybe? Maybe.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
Which is weird, because you don't need to remove the wires to access those bolts we were trying to remove, but whatever.
Yeah, go figure. All right, this is what we're after here, but we have to...
Because it brackets behind
Yeah.
those pistons, you need to remove the pistons.
Fuck, okay.
The Macy's Thanksgiving Parade is happening this year.
All right. There
All
it
right,
is.
Craig said it'll be over in a bit.
All right, still got time. All right.
So-
search and shop.
I think if, like, I rewatched the Gundam movie recently. Hannah watched through parts of it with me.
Which one?
Gundam 1. Like the Universal
Oh,
Century.
okay, yeah. Yeah, I want to watch them, but if I'm already almost through. I started rewatching again this past
series?
week. Yeah, I'm like 2-3 episodes away from the end.
Of
I
the first
believe.
series.
Yeah, of the OG Mobile Suit Gundam. I'm on like 40, maybe episode 40 out of like 43.
I think, having rewatched that recently, I think my recommendation to someone wanting to understand and check Gundam out, I would now, my 3 series for Universal Century that I check one of these out would be 8th MS Team,
Yeah,
Stardust Memory,
that's right. Stardust Memories. It's a movie, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
War in Pocket.
Oh yeah, War
think
in the Pocket's the one that's like more about like the people than it is.
They're
the
nice
Gundam,
and
right?
short.
Yeah.
It's War in Pocket has some drama, like dumb drama stuff, but it's
All right,
also
and I fixed this
Well,
one
but
already,
I
right?
also
Yeah.
do care about like the
Yeah.
robots, but I do also like the whole like how do like normal civilians like operate in a world where
Yeah.
shit is basically at risk of exploding at any goddamn moment.
Ah, damn it.
Which
didn't
I
fix
make
that
room
one
for,
yet.
but I
Damn
do
it.
prioritize stuff
What-
like
what happened?
Hathaway's Flash.
I thought I fixed this guy, and I didn't. So I gotta go back and fix him.
Hi, Miss Kona.
Hello, little girl.
Dog is
Hello.
here.
What's up, Miss Wappy
What's up?
Tail?
Everyone type dog in the chat.
Dog.
Doge.
Dog.
Doge.
the first person to type dog in the chat gets 1,000 Dogecoin.
Oh, jeez.
Which we don't have.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Just ask Mount Gox for it. I'm sure they're good for it.
Or any other crypto bro. Just right click and save as, and then
Yeah, yeah.
you get free.
We'll
Dogecoin.
give you a PNG, but only to the person who typed it first. Everyone else don't get to copy it.
Yeah, no one else gets to right click on it.
Yeah. You'll get a unique Dogecoin NFT.
Oh God. Please
No one
no.
else gets to copy it though.
There are rumors that
Yeah, it's hard.
has
Like
been
I'm looking at Barbados
ruins
Lupus
in the
Rex, and that might be my favorite right now.
Yeah, I
But
turned
I
the
feel like
design. I
Lupus
think
Rex, not Lupus.
Lupus Rex.
Yeah, Barbados and Barbados Lupus Rex I like more. Like the one in between is okay, but Lupus Rex I think just looks the coolest. Because if you're gonna have how Wing has its zero form, Barbados and Barbados Lupus Rex I think I like the most. Barbados is fine because it kind of looks like Unicorn but better in terms of like the mostly white. But Lupus Rex I think is the coolest design of a Gundam that still is a Gundam that is like unique
Yeah.
for being like the main like the RX-78 equivalent in that series.
I want to watch Iron Blooded Orphans at some
Yeah.
point. I read up a bit about it recently, and it sounds pretty cool.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
fine. It's my favorite. easily.
Barbados, the Gundams in that world are old machines.
Yeah.
They're like essentially relics from an ancient war.
Yeah, they still
Yeah.
have mobile suits, but the ones Barbados and
They're basically
a handful of others.
They're basically walking war crimes
Yeah.
by today's standards. Yes.
Yeah. They still have mobile
and-
suits, but those the handful are.
And Barbados, like part of the storyline is that Barbados is a salvaged old Gundam.
Yeah.
Yes, that.
That's like the beginning storyline. Yeah.
And
yeah.
they're like they go through repairing and upgrading it. Is Lupus Rex its like original form?
No, it's his ultimate form, basically.
Yeah, so there's Barbados Lupus, and then Lupus Rex, and I think Lupus and Lupus Rex are mostly. I don't know if it was like.
Not the original intent, but upgraded.
Yeah, I don't know if it was actually like planned to have that from the original people, but they make it into Lupus and then Lupus Rex. like on the go too. But I like that one the most because like it has like its own special super abilities, but I think in terms of just like design and function, it is really cool. Although Death Scythe / Ultron would be my runner-ups, because Death Scythe is cool as hell, and Ultron Gundam is also cool. If I had to pick my favorite,
Because it has the most ridiculous weapon of all time.
yeah.
Dragon arm.
If I had to pick my favorite, like RX, I call them equivalents. I think that Shenlong counts because Shenlong looks pretty much just like it. I like the RX-78. I like Shenlong a lot for like if I had to play as a Gundam that is like the most like basic looking. Shenlong is really cool. Shenlong is like if you take a scimitar instead of a short sword, which is rad. Dog.
Doge.
Dog. It's dog time.
So
Not a
Parts to repair.
not a single dog in the chat. Rip.
Yeah.
Yep.
Guess we're gonna keep those 1,000
Type
Dogecoins
F in the
later.
chat.
all right.
Or it was all a test and
Here,
you all
to
passed
show
with flying
proof,
colors.
I'm gonna post an NFT of my
Oh my
Dogecoin
God.
wallet, but again, don't copy it.
It's gonna be like an MS Paint, like badly done rectangle that says wallet with a backward Z.
Craig just called me 2 minutes ago. You better be. I don't know if he thinks I'm available or not. It's not like we knows we're doing anything today.
I texted him.
Pokeblocks, thank you for the dog emotes.
Okay,
Doge,
Pokeblocks
Doge,
gets
Doge,
Pokeblocks
Doge.
gets the Dogecoins.
Scanning.
Now let me see. Is 1,000 Dogecoin actually a lot of money?
Okay. Scanning is complete. What the fuck is up with his legs? Ugh. Alright. I need to get new models of mechs in here. That's what I was hoping for, is like
One
Oh, yeah.
Dogecoin
there's three
is
different models right now, and I'm kind of like,
26 cents. So 1,000 Dogecoin is $260.
oh wow. Okay.
That's a lot.
No,
No, not really.
I think it had
Wait, how much
Not
was
for
it?
cryptocurrency.
26 cents.
Oh no, that's not a lot. I thought you said 26K or something. I was like,
I
for
thought
like
you said the
one
Great
Bitcoin.
Bambi.
No. Well, Bitcoin's nuts, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's all speculation.
Oh, this shit again. Okay.
So here's the question. Are you satisfied with just
Your current
doing-
auto insurance.
What's that in pounds, though? The problem, Kieran, is that the shipping these physical Dogecoins to you will cost more in shipping than their value, because each one is kept on a separate hard drive. So you know that's 1,000 hard drives that you got to pay shipping for, which is unfortunate.
A lot of money.
Yeah.
Ah, of course, yes.
All right.
I think Hannah's being mauled by her dog. but
Yeah,
honestly, she
I've
brought it on
seen
herself.
things you would never believe.
Okay. Thanks, robot buddy. What do you do around here?
So, you've played the game for almost 2 hours now. What are your thoughts on it?
I mean, I can see this being like a truly zen game where you're just kind of like just in the mood to construct things and not blow shit up. I heard that you could test these guys out. Like you need to test like the weapon system. So I said, sign me the fuck up for that too.
Is this game still in like a beta state?
I know it's new. It's relatively new.
I don't think all the simulators are made by the same people, but there's like one or two companies that do a lot of them.
Yeah.
I think this one's like a separate thing. I like it for like playing in the space of like imagining like what they do and like why things like fit together. Like that looks legitimately cool to me. I think it'd be something that I'd get into for like a week or so.
Yeah, I feel
At
like
a time.
it wouldn't keep my attention very long because it doesn't have it doesn't dive as deep into the technical parts of
Yeah.
the simulation as I'd want.
I mean, it does in the 3D sense, but not in like the like purpose, like the tension stuff. What you're talking about earlier with like the ring, like stuff like that is cool. I think it's a very niche game. Like there are a lot of people who play Euro Truck Simulator
Well,
like
I feel
as a
like
religion.
it's like I'm only in like the first bit, so it's teaching me the true basics of it still.
Yeah.
Because like, I know for a fact that you'll eventually get to do more stuff with this. They'll like, I think you might still be running like different programs for like the AI of the mech or something. I don't know for sure. Don't quote me on that.
There's probably
but,
some
like,
programming stuff, yeah.
There's definitely more to this game. This is just literally like here is the literal mechanics of taking things apart and putting
I
them
bet
back
it's like
together
testing
again.
like actuators and stuff and doing like arm and like limb tests, which
Yeah,
would be kind of
maybe.
cool.
All right, finish job. Send this guy out.
That's pretty neat.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, I could see this being a true time burner. It's not anything like.
I feel like if anything, it would make me
Spectacular
want to
yet.
play like Mech Warrior or something after. Like it'd be a good thing to be like, yeah, I should go play that, and then I go and I play that. Prestige increased.
Okay.
I feel like I would like Shipbreaker more for that reason. Because in a mech, I feel like I want to pilot it, but in like a spaceship, it's like, okay, I could not.
All right, they're all Argus,
Drive that.
so I might as well just take the top spot here. Ugh, okay. Unless you guys want to take a crack at it.
Oh, sure. Why not?
All right.
You want to take a little break?
Sure.
I was
Come
not
on
paying
down
attention
here.
to the controls enough.
Sometimes
I think it's just
employers will
mouse
want us to replace
It's pretty
parts
much
in their
mouse
machines to
button.
new ones. It doesn't mean that these parts need to be damaged. In my opinion, this is a great chance to earn extra money. We get a part and they pay us nonetheless. Remember that these type of parts can only be changed to fresh ones from the store.
Okay.
It sounds like okay.
All right, so
Yes, of
you want
course.
to head downstairs, which is to your left, out the door.
So your window says 12 people in chat. Mine says 10.
Might be. You missed the stairs on your left.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
How's
On your
everybody in
right.
chat doing?
On your right, turn around. Right there. There you go. This is gonna turn into a new tutorial all over again. All right, so you got to go over to the station by the mech, on the right side.
All right, and I gotta sync these two waves
Yeah,
up to.
yeah, and it's WASD.
Scanning?
Clean. Oh no, you gotta go cleaning first. You gotta clean it off, and then just shoot it all over. Get it all nice and wet.
Oh yeah, girl. You just like it like that, don't you? Oh, you're so dirty.
I can't wait for
Alright,
the
you gotta get the
pinup calendar to
legs.
come out for this later.
There we go.
Yeah.
Interesting. Cameron, you're going through something? All right, then use your WASD to move around.
There's new camera tricks for AC and H.
Oh.
That's neat. I didn't do a lot of stuff with the camera in that game, but I feel like I would have liked it.
There you go.
I took a few screenshots.
Oh.
Fully wet.
Oh.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
All right. That looks right.
All right,
already.
you gotta sync them up exactly. So you just gotta move them up and down. Up. One more. There you go. I try and find like a line, like a wavelength that is.
Ooh, we got something in
So
the
within
arm.
and then the. It seems like the core almost.
Cockpit.
The core has appeared.
Okay, so I want to
All right,
take
so we're
off.
gonna take the right arm first.
Oh, there's a fisheye lens now? That's fucking sweet.
Fisheye lens.
Put it in.
And
I'd love to have that.
and so now you have to take the whole thing off. Green signifies something that's on the surface level you can take off. You gotta take off the bolts individually, hold it down. There you go.
I wonder what would happen if Vico learned how to build mechs. It seems they only know how to
There you
build
go.
perfect
All right, so
androids.
now
like
that
me.
arm is on the table, ready for you to
I gotta find
work
out who
with
this
it.
voice actor
Yeah.
is killing
And
me.
then you go to the control case, put it on the other table, and then you can
What?
zip around trying to find out the best point of access for it.
So back here.
It seems like it, yeah.
There's some bolts back here. Well, those are hinges. And then there's these bolts back here.
Underneath.
Ah, there's a bracket.
Underneath. There you go.
Alright.
Take that bad boy out. 4 bolts. There
We're
we go.
learning.
Get in there. Take the plate off.
And then,
And then
I
something
take the
else.
Side plates.
Oh, geez, yeah. Getting to this access point is nuts.
Oh, that's interesting. I guess, yeah, I don't need to disassemble the whole thing.
Yeah. All right. Now that comes the core, and then you can put that on the table. So now you just either you can right click or escape or close at the bottom left. Not the actual game.
No, I know. I'm just. There we go.
There you go, and then do it again.
All right.
All right, now walk over to whichever table you want to work on.
So the first one would be the right arm here.
That's the one we found. And there was something in the forearm.
Yes,
core of
and
the
this
forearm.
one's red, which I assume means this is actually damaged.
That's
whereas
actually
the
damaged. The other
yellow
one might just want
is
to
just maintenance,
either change or. All right, so we can take the bolts off of this.
Yep.
I don't think I've actually worked with this part of the arm before.
There's a Mech Mechanic Simulator Prologue you can download for free.
Okay.
I wonder what the
You got to move it up.
Prologue
There you go.
Oh, gotcha.
All right, and then take the other one off. Same thing. Bolts.
I'm curious what the prologue is. He mentioned something about like we started out and he's like, "Oh, you're lucky the other guys are still in their hole," and I'm sure that means something. Get rid of these wires.
Just cut them. Snip them. Move them up.
I think I got it. Hold on.
What you got?
Oh, Craig wants to know if he can bring over the kitten.
Oh. I mean,
he's
it's
gonna have to
it's
watch
truly
it
up to
while
him.
he plays
If he thinks the kitten is ready to handle Kona, because Kona will want to know everything about
I
it.
don't
Get
think
outta
the
here.
kitten should wander around the house. But
There
that's
you go.
just
There we
me.
go.
I find that sometimes if I like move it away and then move it back, then it does whatever it was supposed to do. It's supposed to disappear. So move it up, then move it back. Yeah, move it away.
Weird.
Or back.
All right.
All right, this is the part we need to take the bolt off the top.
Yep.
The other side. All right, and then that part needs to go out, and then the bottom one needs to go out. Okay, so we've taken apart as much as we need to now.
I think it's not true. I think I got something else back here.
do. Oh, there's the one wire back there too. Yeah. So we can just take that wire
Nice
out.
and easy.
There you go. All right. So that
Anything else?
should be everything. I don't see anything highlighted in purple anymore.
No.
All right, so if you see the symbols on your top left there, that's the bolt being taken out. That's disassemble. If you push Q or E, it switches it back over. And you can toggle that. So now you're all about putting things back
So how do
together.
I buy the part I need?
So I found the quickest way to do it is to toggle back over to bolt in. And then go try and put that part back where you found it. But then it'll say, so like that wire you just went to. Go
Gotcha.
back to that wire in the back of the upper arm. Flip it around with the ASD, WASD. There you go. And then click on that where it's green. Yep. And so that's the old one. See, it's at 23% or whatever.
Search
Buy
and
in the
shop.
shop. Buy that. There you go. And I imagine and then click on the good one. There you go. Now it's been replaced. And you can go back down. If you want to like reset your, search and shop, buy that one. It's up for 5%. That's still, I mean, it's fine.
Yeah.
Get
I
that.
see. We're making.
right.
We're adjusting our profit margin
Based on what's available. Plus, we'll also like Brickyard. Craig's cat is freaking spoiled. Brickyard, if you say so, man. I have actually not met the cat yet, so
Who's Brickyard?
Hey, Brickyard.
I don't know.
Hey, Brickyard.
All right,
Brickyard.
that one's good to go, but we can replace that one.
Yeah.
Search and shop. Get a new one.
If it's your first time on the channel, this is our fundraiser for Extra Life. Do you want to do the spiel real quick, Nate?
Sure. We're obviously raising money for Extra Life. Did you replace that yet?
No,
I think you took that off. You put that one back on. You have to take it off.
We are raising money
Oh.
for Extra Life. Specifically, we are raising money for Cincinnati Children's
not?
Hospital, which is a local hospital here that we've all been
Yeah,
affected with some way.
And we have to take that off.
And we are streaming video games for 24 hours
now try and put it back
to raise money for Cincinnati Children's Hospital.
we are
We
both
have
working
some
in
prizes to give away as
our
well if you
workshop.
donate
Then I'd like
$10
to
or
say,
more.
All right, now put everything back on.
We also
lack
did
of a
a
better
matching
word
contribution of
is
$3,000 to the National Center for Transgender Equality.
which is fun.
We are doing a lot of stuff, but
Super
yeah, at the
cool.
moment we were playing some Mech Mechanic Simulator
For the first time ever,
and trying to figure out
how this works.
how robots do.
I've had my turn on it for a few times now, and then I gave Cameron the hot seat here. I think that guy is good to go. I think we put everything away that we needed to.
Felt like there was an outer case, but it must have been, yeah. All right.
Brickyard. Hello from Columbus.
Sound like
So that seems like that's.
What the-
If it, whoa, move. Yeah, scoot it back there. Roll it back. There you go.
oh,
All right.
Is
So
it just the whole thing?
I think
the
it's just
core?
the whole thing.
Why is it purple?
That's because it's the part that needs to be repaired.
So
It's the outer shell.
Terrible.
That's not bad.
Looks like okay.
Oh.
So take that apart. Take that off. The
I imagine
housing
it's not
unit.
going to be anything super like
There you go. And
Circuitry
then
related.
we're good
Nothing
there.
else in
Nothing
here?
else, just the
Okay.
housing.
Fair
Okay,
enough.
And then go to search and shop. And it looks like, okay, so that's actually going to be a fair, yeah. So it's down 4%, so that's a net gain for us.
Yep.
And then we have a fairly decent shape housing unit.
So
that
we can sell the other one?
Yeah, we can sell that off or use it for another build that's similar.
Yeah, can you like repair
Cool.
your own parts? Like
All
get
right,
their
then you
quality
can
back
then you
up?
can back out of this one, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And you just go put them back on with the assembler.
Well, fun.
How neat.
How
I think
fun.
we're getting close to announcing our next
Oh yeah.
raffle. We'll wait till Craig
Sorry
gets
about-
here.
Yeah.
We'll keep playing this until he arrives.
And with the kitty, I am assuming.
Howdy, boyzos.
Hey, Ian, what's going on, buddy?
Hey.
Any word from our friend Craigery?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
said he's on his way. He's bringing his kitten.
Yeah, so we'll hang
Likely.
out with that thing while he plays some Forza, I guess.
It's probably gonna be. It looks like unless he's
yeah,
leaving
hit the
now. I think it's
disconnected
gonna be a
one,
little
that
later
puts it
than
back.
8 to start.
We'll see.
Because he's typing right now, unless
he?
he's on his phone.
He shouldn't be texting and driving.
I don't think he is driving. I think he's on his keyboard.
Bam, bam, and then put that guy back.
Oh, nice.
Hit all 4 screws. This could get really meticulous if you really like.
I like
the
that the
higher end
cursor
of
is
stuff.
bigger than like the X, so that way you can
Yeah.
like encompass it.
All right, and then close
Makes
that
it
out, and then
easier
head
to get
upstairs
out.
and say you finished your job. Send it out. You did it.
Yeah, so I get the appeal. I think it wouldn't hold my attention
it's
for
very-
super long.
It's very meditative. I think it's meant to be
more to this game that we haven't unlocked yet.
Well, I
That's
think like
probably true.
the tasks become more complicated, like more like
There you go, send
circuitry
that
and
out.
like wiring and stuff. Because if you're just like taking off housing, it's kind of boring. But if you're like,
Yeah, no, there's
you get
gotta
into like
be-
the nitty gritty of like the piston block or whatever.
Because right now we don't have
Yeah,
a
equivalent.
certain amount of like workshop, like workbenches. Like there's
Right.
some stuff where you can actually like repair the parts.
That's
not
what I was
just
gonna say.
replace
Like if
them.
you do like machinist
And
stuff,
then
that would
I've
be
seen
cool
stuff
as shit.
where you. Is there anybody new?
Because I think
No.
like eventually it'll become like
I think
not.
that's the other thing is I'm looking for
I'm looking for a new model.
yes.
Yeah.
You can buy and sell
I think-
shares using the button next to corporation logos.
Oh boy.
Oh my god! So there's like a whole. Okay.
that
there's a
part.
whole trader
That part
market.
I'd be like, whoosh, I'm good.
Oh no, Abby would be all over that.
The stock market thing?
Yeah, the stock market thing. She's all about the stocks.
The only fun I ever have with placing money in things I can't control is baseball. Because at that point, it's like, I don't give a shit anyway. But here, I'd be like,
All right.
is it based on like my relationship with them? Or like,
All right. So we're at 26.
How do I know when they're gonna go down?
7-9 here.
All right, I think I'm good on shares. I got 2 shares of Dehowski.
The Hosky. Yeah. The,
the house.
all right.
Das
Let's check out
Haus.
the
The
garage.
garage.
We haven't unlocked the garage yet.
I guess let's do a Dehowski.
Do you like live in
Yeah.
this building? I wonder. Because like,
Yeah,
what's
this
your
is
We
your
garage?
just did an
Can't you
Argus,
drive?
right?
Yeah. We just did an Argus, and then we have to do a Minotaur. And well, this is an Argus, right?
That's what I was gonna say. Is I wonder if this would be more engaging to me if these were mobile suits because, like I have the tactile feel of building a mobile suit kit.
Yeah.
So going in and having like essentially a virtual perfect grade kit that you're like disassembling and you're seeing.
I'm surprised there's not like a Gunpla, like 3D like modeling building thing. I mean, even like as a simulator, because that would be.
well,
it'd be,
I
like,
don't
a
know.
good
Maybe there
archive.
is. I mean, I haven't
It's
played a
called
ton
Mass
of
Builder.
Gundam games.
Yeah.
I don't know if.
Have you guys played Mass Builder at all?
No.
Other than
But I mean
that,
like a
when you said
Gundam
that.
brand
Talk
one.
about a mech game.
I'm sure
Like-
if Bandai did it, it wouldn't be as good. It'd have to be like a fan project to be like really, really good.
Why did my water stop? Oh,
Are you
lack of
out?
water pad.
Can
Oh,
you
fuck.
pay for my maintenance?
You gotta pay for water.
Apparently. So
It's because you used it all.
yeah, I can't splooge on it. Okay, now I know. I'm learning things.
Everything costs money. Yeah, then up. Yeah.
So, like, there are Gundam games that are about like building a gun plot and then fighting.
Yeah, there's like the
them.
Gunpla fighter ones. Yeah.
So I wonder if that's what those games are like. I've just never played them.
I don't think they're. I wonder. I don't think they're as detailed. Yay! Who dat? Who dat?
Sam
That's-
Desaya.
Oh.
Sam, thank you.
That's who that is.
Disrare? Disrare?
That's Craig's brother-in-law.
Oh,
Oh,
That's
hey.
why they know who the cat is. That makes sense.
thank you, Sam.
Oh, that put us over at 6,000 over 6,000. We're at 6,004. Thank
Awesome.
you, buddy.
Hey, we've hit 6,000.
Greatly
Woo!
appreciated.
I think I guess we're chilling and waiting for Craig, and we'll keep going here. Okay.
All right.
I got something on the left arm.
You gotta take it off.
Yep. So, Ian, what are you going to be doing in Forza?
I have no idea, although I imagine we're going to be doing some co-op. We'll have to make sure that Craig can get into our game now and do actual online play.
You should be able to unlock the online play like a
You try
couple days
to
ago.
unlock more stuff for him
Yeah.
while he's.
So I don't know. I don't know where he is in the game. We might be doing some smurfing. Get him up
Sweet.
to speed.
Thanks, Pokeblocks.
Thank you, Pokeblocks. Yeah, 6,000's awesome. I think I'm still like 900 or 800 short of my personal goal. But hopefully we can close that gap.
I know Forza has a Battle Royale mode, believe it or not.
How is that possible?
Like Mario Kart balloon mode.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
with a super nice Porsche on the.
Well, I
So
can see
it
that.
works. It works like most Battle Royales as like that you're familiar with, except you.
Oh, but like-
you
like a-
When you say battle,
encounter
are you
another-
talking about like a
PUBG.
Fortnite game?
Yeah, like a Fortnite PUBG.
Yeah.
Where the gun has, or the car has a sniper rifle.
It must be like an off-road thing or like
So
a
the
track
way it
kind of
works
thing?
is when you're in the circle, right, and you encounter another car in the world, you can challenge them to a race, and then if you lose the race within the circle to a chosen destination point, then you get
Oh.
eliminated.
So it's like a much longer. I'm thinking of like a much longer form because like most battle royale games are like.
Yeah,
can be anywhere
the
from,
ones
like,
that
5
I've
minutes to
seen
30
take
minutes.
like anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes, depending on how big it is.
Oh, so these must be like shorter. Like are these like sprint races or?
Yeah, so they're like point-to-point sprint races. So like what'll happen is you'll meet someone out in the open world.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I was
you'll get dropped into the world just like you get dropped into any other battle royale.
Okay.
And
I
then
was
when
thinking
you
of like a
encounter
burnout thing.
another car, you walk up to
Yeah.
them and you drive up to them and you challenge them, and then those basically a finish line will be placed on the map that you guys have to then race to.
Okay, I was thinking it
Oh,
was like
hey.
a thing where like you pick someone and then you like get a loading
that one's
screen to a whole
broken.
other like
That one's just
preset road.
low
Because I was like,
power,
that
so
seems
we
like that would
should-
take a while.
Those are stuff we
It's more
have
of a lobby
from
than a-
before and prior.
Is it
prior
ethical
jobs.
for me to replace these, or I gotta buy new
I
ones?
would say buy it. Like,
feel
if we
like
had if we had an okay one,
You
then
might be replacing worse quality. You at least scrap the other
all right.
ones, I
Listen to
guess.
this soundtrack, and then tell me it doesn't sound like the rev up portion of Sugar.
Yeah,
from
that's what I was
Crazy
gonna
Town.
say. It sounds exactly
It sounds
like that.
sounds like Crazy Town to me.
There was another song on here that sounded like a different, like a Chemical Brothers song. I was like, what is this?
There we
Alright.
go. All right, then the right arm. Now form the head.
Alright, take the cap off.
There you go. And then that
Retainer ring.
that's the one.
I want to see like
Repair that guy, and then we also have to take off the outer shell.
I want to see like Voltron come in here when like the core robot accidentally turns back into like an animal, but the others stay as like the parts, and you gotta fucking untangle that mess. And be like, yeah, we were all in,
it's a chimera now.
we were all in appendage form, and all of a sudden this asshole was like, I'm gonna be a rhino again. So now it's gonna cost the whole thing to be replaced, and
I think if you just take off the
You
outer layer,
talking to
the
me?
outer plate. There we go. Good.
See, this is why, like, college is unnecessary. You get a good union job.
All right, and then the outer layer. There you go. And then this is gonna be replacing the damn cables again. I swear to God. All right.
Oh,
And they're not even that bad. So these could be
Oh,
something to substitute in for later.
shit. I wonder if the puzzle to this was replace these first, move them over to the other one.
oh, maybe we're getting better at it.
Could be, but then we'd have to buy new ones anyway.
Well, we did buy one set of new ones. Right now I gotta buy
Yeah,
two.
Yeah, it's fair. But now we have those in the back pocket whenever we need them.
Yeah, that's true.
Now we're starting to get like fairly decent shaped parts, so we can just sub them in. There you go.
So yeah, so for me the thing is like the core gameplay loop is clicking instead of physically interacting with the parts, it's clicking through a menu system. I wish there was a little more involved in this section.
Yep. Well,
Or maybe some more technical data, just something to get me like, why do I care about these pistons? Even like, I remember in Star Wars Pod Racer, they like had fake like part identification numbers and stuff. So it was like, oh, this is a, oh, why did I put that back on? This is a RCX 12 whatever cooling vent for my pod. I'm like, oh, well, I clearly got to get like the RTX 13. Like I gotta upgrade shit. But that feeling isn't necessarily. I don't feel that way
Aaron,
here.
I'm confused about something. You have to explain this to me. How is it that you're not like a hardcore car guy?
Yeah, I think you could be.
I work on my car. They're not planes, and they don't shoot lasers.
They don't. Yeah, they're not hardcore enough for him.
I view it as if you are into something as technical.
I'm just thinking about it
cars,
like the degree to which you are like a classical anorak. You would think that you would be like super into cartooning and that type of stuff.
I've
being a gearhead.
I'm working on getting my pilot's license and getting a plane at some point. I don't know that, like, I think a car, I like my car, and I like working on it, but it's not a plane.
You can get flying cars. They exist.
They were supposed to be here by 2015. Back to the Future lied to us. All right. My phone's going off after this. Tom, do you want to take a shot and I'll check what?
Hannah asking for dinner orders.
Oh, okay.
I figured we can just start up Forza and do some races if you want while we wait for Craig.
I guess so. Do that.
Ian,
you
want
guys
to
have
race
some Chipotle delivered
you wanna
to
race
me?
We had
in
Chipotle for
Forza?
lunch.
Yes, I'm in Forza now, so I'm ready to go whenever you guys are.
All right, let's swap it over. We'll announce our winner.
Oh yeah, we gotta do that first. So let's do that.
Our next raffle winner. Hey, prestige increased.
Hey, what's up?
We
Level
unlocked a
3.
painting station.
Ooh.
Do we want to do one more thing?
You want to do a
before
painting station? Okay. Like I said, we're unlocking new shit. We just have to get there.
Yeah. It's a slow burn. Kind of like Slime Rancher. Because we were working on mechs, we're going to do a Transformers winner.
Why not?
This is our 5th Transformers winner. I believe our number of entries still hasn't changed, so it's ran between 1 and 122. And our winner is, let me just cut that, 41, which I think is a repeat. Yes.
Yes, it is. So,
Again.
is it
I wish I had like sequel for this. It'd be so much easier.
103. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay. 18.
Done.
Okay.
And this.
I think, I don't know if I fucked that up. I'll say we'll do both. We just announced 2 winners because I think I accidentally pasted twice.
Okay.
So we'll do 103 and 18.
Okay.
103 is
Go back up. There you go.
Jason Paolo.
Apollo. Yep. All right. Cool.
It was throwing me off because
18.
18 is Mike Mash.
No, that's 12. Although.
Well, it's
Other Mike Mash.
Mike Mash 62.
Hey, you did pay the rent, right?
no.
No, man.
Fuck.
We live in a futuristic society.
Guess you'll
where
find out
our
soon enough.
Wallets are filled with lasers.
And then what was it? 103 Jason Paolo. Okay. I won't play fast and loose with the paste button.
Yeah,
All right.
People's prizes here.
So we've got what, 5 more winners for Transformers to announce, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more winners for D&D. Next winner, since I just did 2, we won't announce another one till 10.
Okay.
And that lets Craig play without worrying about interrupting.
Yeah. That's nice.
All right.
Okay. There we go. Do we want to paint?
It's up to you. Do you want to paint or do you want to race?
Ooh, tough call.
Either or. Skill and then be next.
Yeah. Yep. I'm curious about painting. I'm gonna
Are we
see what
doing
that's.
family style? Like, can I have some of your General Tso's chicken, or is everyone getting their own thing?
I mean, if you want, I'm whatever.
What do you want?
I'm fine with
Oh.
it. Like, I'm used to eating.
What did I do?
But if you want to be like, I'm cool with that.
You might have just